times where you'll want to test as part of your automation if a family table instance exists in a model. This is actually a pretty powerful function. It's commonly used if you're trying to determine if something exists in a model before you assemble it or use it in some way. Family table exists is the command we're looking for under model. And by default, it's going to take the active model, and then it also can take a specific instance name, or you can actually use wildcard matching on that. And then it just needs to write to a specific worksheet and address. So I'm going to create a worksheet, and we're just going to put that in as our target with, let's say, B5 is the cell we're going to write to. And in this case, I'm just going to put a star in for the instance name, and we're going to run it off of this speaker assembly. Now, I happen to know that this model does not have a family table in it at all, so we should get a false. So I'm going to press the do it button, and sure enough, it says we have no family table instance associated with this model at all, and that particular match doesn't exist. So this doesn't even have a family table, and it has nothing to match, so it was false as a result. Now, if we come in and we say, let's take a look at, let's say, this screw. The screw is a family table, and you could see here that the names are basically just kind of set up as screw underscore and then the relative length of it. So I'm going to open up the generic here, and in this case, we're going to put in the exact name of something that we're looking for. And if we press do it, you'll notice that it comes back and says, yeah, that particular instance exists in the active model. So if we specify that model, like so, and open back up our assembly, so this command is now asking Creo session, for that particular model that's in session, that particular instance, and then it's going to write the results out. Let's actually change this to 20. I think there's a 20 length in there. So in this particular case, we have a true. If we change this to 200 and run it, that instance doesn't exist, so we get a false. And another nifty thing here is you can come in and say, 1 star mm. So do I have anything in that family table for that part that satisfies that wildcard match?